Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here for Catherine's presentation. What we ask our scholars to do is take a look at the last year very holistically and think about how they've grown, what they've done, and where they want to go in the future. So Catherine has about 20 minutes to present, and then we will all, inspire her with questions as quickly as possible. I'm kidding. And we'll monitor those of us in the back of the room. Sorry, y'all. These are the last ones. I'm out of clever things to say. So we'll monitor the chat for you in the back, and I'll also be your time. So thanks for joining us.
Hello, my name is Catherine, and I'll be sharing a reflection of my experiences and takeaways of my junior year. And I didn't know there was like that. I plan to go through my experiences in the Pillars of Top Scholar, share the goals I set for myself, my summer plans, what's next, and my takeaways. So first, I wanted to start with last summer, which is probably one of the biggest highlights of my undergrad experience. I had the opportunity to participate in the pre-physician assistant internship at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in downtown Chicago last summer. And this internship put me directly in the space to explore and confirm if I wanted to pursue this profession, and I absolutely loved it there. I got to meet 9 other pre-PA interns that loved the profession as much as I did. And just bonding over that was really cool, especially because we had different personalities, and I got to see how all our differences could make us providers in our own unique ways. And in this internship, I got to shadow a rotation of advanced practice providers, which included nurse practitioners and physician assistants in this list of medical specialties. From neuro-oncology to plastic surgery, I was able to explore inpatient, outpatient, and surgical settings. It was really cool to enter an OR for the first time and witness surgery because the PAs and surgeons were really nice about letting me come close and getting like the raw experience. And it was really, scary, but it actually piqued my interest in pursuing surgery as a PA. So I was excited to learn about that. And at my internship, I was also able to do a research project with the emergency department, where I learned more about atrial fibrillation and treatment pathways for it. And I got to read through over 120 different patient charts, which helped me learn about medical charting. And it was cool to see how it was kind of like a story, and it was a great learning experience. And overall, this internship was tremendously fun, and I really enjoyed Northwestern's medical system, the friends I made through the program, and the PAs I met. It really confirmed that I really wanted to pursue this profession, and it excited me to come back to school and continue my journey to get there. And so coming back from my internship, I had this great excitement for the path I was on. And that also came with less of a stress or pressure that used to come with questioning if I was doing all the right things. And so I came with a mindset of ease and willingness to have fun with the things I was involving myself in. And so something that I did was continuing my research with Dr. Roonhee Chung in her exercise physiology lab. And in this lab, I helped research the cardiometabolic health of offspring when we intervene with the diet and exercise of their mothers during pregnancy. What I really enjoy about this lab is that I get to work with my hands and use surgical instruments, because what I mainly do is collect skeletal muscles and isolate the heart mitochondria. And this year, I was also able to learn how to conduct our fluorospirometry measurements. And I also got to present at the undergraduate research showcase for the first time and create a poster for that. And in this lab, I've grown really comfortable with my roles there and with the team I work with. And I think one of the largest takeaways that I know each year is that I learn a lot about the work ethic and it kind of really inspires me to keep up my dedication there. I think this year, mostly this semester, was challenging to like keep agreeing to the dedication I set for myself, like going at 7 a.m. and agreeing to the weekends, but really seeing the strong drive of the other lab members really helped carry me through. And so I'm really happy that I was able to finish this year strong, and I'm kind of feels like something like a home to me, and that I've grown very comfortable with it. And I also served as vice president for Period this past year. Period is something really near and dear to my heart. It's a service-based menstrual equity organization. And for this, I wanted to highlight the growth our officers directed from the fall to the spring. In the fall, we were kind of low on officers, so the president and I tried to focus our efforts into creating and building a sense of community during our meetings, and genuinely trying to uplift our members and promote a good time. And something I recall was having really engaging conversations in our educational seminars, and one of my favorite topics was degendering menstruation. And from there into the spring, we wanted to expand and focus on growing our organization. And so we went from 3 officers to 8, and that really opened doors for us, since we were able to train younger officers, participate in DIA, and also have a lot of big collaborations with boards. And one of my favorite parts is like going around the meetings and talking to people and saying that they really enjoyed this kind of work and wanted to do more. And for me, Period has just been a really nice safe space, and I really enjoyed doing it with the other officers, such as Scott. For professional development, I stayed engaged with the Pre-Physician Assistant Society, which has been a really helpful resource for me, just to connect with other PPAs and listen in on informational panels that really inspire me and motivate me from week to week. And one of the opportunities I had last fall was visiting UT Health San Antonio's PA school for the first time. This PA school has been at the top of my list for a while because I've heard such amazing things from current PA students. And so getting to step in there was really cool and inspiring, just to see the space for myself, especially as I prepare to apply to PA school soon. And after my internship at Northwestern, I was really eager to start gaining patient care experience. And in the fall, I was able to start working as a medical assistant at Fast Aid Urgent Care, which directly put me in a space to interact and care for patients for the first time. It was a really fast and learning curve, because at first I was very intimidated, like, oh, you want me to do that? And she was like, yeah, you can do it right now. Like, she only trained me for 5 minutes and just let me do it. And so I think that's just what it is. And that's the way you learn. And so I really enjoyed getting to start caring for patients and play the role. And it was really, I'm so sorry. I wanted to, it was really beneficial to start working in the real world and kind of growing in that. So this past year, I wanted to push myself a little harder, my presenting skills and public speaking, because I wanted to improve on communicating like what isn't here and like letting it out. And so some ways I did that was presenting my internship experience at the Roadrunner Experience Showcase. I placed at the Fall Honors Elf. I also presented at the Undergraduate Research Showcase, as I mentioned earlier, and I was a panelist for the REU session for our Special Scholars class. And I put that little image because I was like, I wanted to practice like being like, this is me, this is what I did, which I do have trouble with, but I'm glad I made some little strides in that direction. For service, I continued efforts for ending period poverty. I did a lot of work with collecting menstrual products on campus and organizing events to help pack them up. And one big takeaway or something that happened was I dropped a lot of period packs at Westside Community Pantry. And I let the person know, and within 2 hours, the person was like, "Where are they? Like, I don't see them." And so she was telling me that they completely were wiped out, and which really surprised me. And so that just showed to me that there's a huge need and a lot of more I can do. And so that's something that I feel really passionate about, and I hope I can grow that through my work with Period. I also served with Habitat for Humanity and through Top Scholar. So some of the SMART goals I set for myself was organizing my global experience for next fall, which I was able to do, and I'll reveal it soon. I also wanted to start a medical assistant role to start getting patient care experience. And for service, I also wanted to focus on the menstrual products initiative with Period. And also I wanted to start up community service events within our chapter, and just to create more of a role outside of a greater sense of community within our chapter. And for my summer plans, I want to, before I go abroad, I want to really prepare for my PA school applications next year. I want to study hard and take the GRE and get that out of the way. And for gaining more patient care experience, I want to start phlebotomy training and getting certified in that, so I could start. Okay. And I want to spend more time in service and volunteer at Corazon Clinic, Special Reach, and spend some more time trying to plan and prepare for being director of service for TSSO next spring. Next fall, I'm really excited to study abroad in Salamanca, Spain. I'll be studying at the University of Salamanca in their Health and Medical Sciences program. What really excited me about this program was its focus on health sciences and learning the Spanish language. And I'm really excited for just how this experience will take me out of anything I've known, and just learning about what version of myself I'll be. And I feel like this year I had a lot of fun, so I wanted to show each semester in context. So these are the courses I took. I started my anatomy, and my favorite course was brain diseases this semester. And some of the highlights I wanted to point out was playing with top ballers. It was very fun to see the top scholars a lot more. And I think Edith knows I got very nervous at each game. But the practices were still very fun, and I was really glad I signed up for it. I had my first camping experience organized by Edith as well. It was, we were cooking outside, like seasoning chicken with our hands, but it was so fun with my friends. I also called my friends abroad, and I just really tried to enjoy the friends I had here. I also started going to church routinely, which was something that I was proud of myself for, and I was glad I found that way to like help myself on a weekly basis. For spring, these are my courses where I finished anatomy. I don't know what my favorite class is, but some of the highlights were paintballing for the first time. I had a lot of fun at Dia selling hot dogs. I liked going outdoors with my friends, celebrating birthdays, eating food. We also started going to the gym. It wasn't consistent, but I'm glad for it. And also just celebrating my graduating friends. So finishing 3/4, my junior year. It's not my last year of college, but one of my closest friends, he is graduating this year because she got early admission to dental school. I wanted to put a picture of the first day we met at Compass Days, which was an instant connection. That was taken on Compass Days. And this picture of us last week at her senior banquet. This kind of ties into my takeaways because this year I felt like I was anticipating going abroad next fall, and my closest friend graduating soon. it kind of felt like this year was like a slow, small goodbye. And so this year I learned to embrace and treasure the relationships I have here and the opportunities that are presented during this special time. Because I think this time is so special. So I think I tried my best to like have more fun and spend more time with people and just enjoy the moment. And okay. Also, being in my third year, I felt like I was getting more accustomed to the activities I was doing for a while. And this brought this sense of like I wasn't pushing myself hard enough if there wasn't something new I was chasing. And so that forced me to, it took me a while, but I thought that it's necessary to evaluate like what I want and do what I love and make sure I'm not doing what I don't love. And I thought like, oh, I'm in a good spot. Like I don't feel overwhelmed all the time. And it's okay to be in that good spot, to keep that good spot. And so that's something I learned, and I'm glad I learned because that allowed me to really enjoy this past year and feel good about where I am and not feeling that pressure to keep doing more. Like just being good is enough. And hand in hand with that, I learned that I don't have to be stressed and spread thin to be successful. I could find fulfillment in my own way, and I should prefer to do it at a healthy, balanced way of giving my energy. So for my goals ahead and what I'm looking forward to, of course, I'm really excited to go abroad next fall. I really want to try to focus on maximizing that experience and being the most receptive I can for what there is to learn there. And also for this next year of preparing for like PA school applications, I'm excited for the challenges and the rewards of that process. I think in a year from now I'll be in a different place, but I'm really excited to put in that work and see where it.
Great job, Catherine. The first thing I noticed when I think about last year and especially the year before is that everything about your body language and just the volume of your voice demonstrates how much confidence you have, how much more comfortable you are with yourself. And that's phenomenal. I love that. And I hope you're really embracing all that you have to offer and how great you are as an individual. I also love seeing the pictures of your friends and that you're celebrating them, and I hope you're celebrating yourself as well. Couple of reminders that every student has heard, even the 3 this morning. Reach back down into that scholar community and lift those younger students up. Take them with you. I'm thinking of, for example, like Angelica, who's in Dr. Chung's lab now, who the confidence that you're demonstrating right now, help her gain that, right? And I'm glad that you're going to be director of service. I'm really excited for your experience in Spain. I think it's going to be remarkable. So, it's been a good year. Oh, and Colleen online says, yay, Catherine. We're glad that Colleen's joining.
Catherine, super proud of you. Echoing what Chrissy said, you've definitely grown a lot this year. Thankful that you helped me in the top 4 selection committee. You know, I think your insight is so valuable, and I really appreciate you being on top of, you know, even if it's something little, getting the, you know, the materials. I feel like you're very proactive in getting those, and so I really appreciate that. Even the little things really help, and so I really appreciate that. Super excited to be working with you as a director of service when you come back. But yeah, thank you. And echoing what Chrissy said, please, you know, help instill that confidence in Angelica, because she's definitely gonna get there too with your help.
Many great things. PA school, I hear, is hard to get into, but I think the confidence that you're going to do just fine. I do have a you know, not super important question, but I think, why did everyone laugh when you went to when you said you went to the gym?
Well, I think because the first picture is he doing a bench press, and then her with like really muscular legs.
Me going to the gym. Oh. Good job.
Thank you.
Thoughts from anybody else in the room before we let her off the hot seat?
Whenever I first started talking to you last semester, I was very intimidated because I hadn't had time speaking, to people that are more introverted than me. But you put me on coverage. Like, I love talking to you, and I'm so happy that we've gotten closer and that I've gotten to know you. And I hope that even though you're a brat, that we're still be friends and also fun. And since I guess you make me happy, we're so delicious. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very thankful that I got to create more memories with you and hope to create more in the future.
I didn't expect that I would come here and get so emotional, but looking back, I feel like I can. But I'm very proud of you for everything you've done, and even though like I don't see you a lot this semester, but I feel like you've grown so much since the freshman year to now, and you like make yourself out there, put yourself out there doing amazing things, and studying abroad, doing research in Chicago, and just step out of your comfort zone, doing big things, something that you always scared doing in the beginning, and use your voice more. And even though we don't get to go to the gym, like we're supposed to, we always want to go like on a walk or like run at 6 a.m. and we end up skipping all the way to like 9 and like this semester we didn't keep up with our goal to go to the gym every day. But just know that I will enjoy moments I have with you. And it's very sad that I will not be able to see you next semester. But know that I will always be here.
Thank you, roommate. I've also been able to see you step out of your comfort zone, but I've also been able to learn more things about you that, again, there's so many layers that you get to feel, and I realize that you're one of the best people to go to when you're in a crisis or when you need advice. I've quoted you directly. I'm like, what should he say? And he say this sentence on that something. And I put it in directly, and it always works out so perfect. You're so calm, and you're the best listener I know. And we can just listen and really intake what people were saying, and they think that's so much. And I cherish that so much about you because I know at the end of the day, and it's a safe space for me. No matter what's going on in my life, I can come to you and ask you for help. And knowing the fact that I'm doing everything that you come to be, and here you leave at 6:30 a.m. to go to your lab every day, which is the pick up. It's really cool. You do so much, and I think sometimes you get anxious about feeling like you don't do enough, and like you do so. So you said you made little strides to mean that, but you made huge strides, and I've seen it. So I think that you've made
we come such a long way from being in Gen Chem 1 and talking to each other for the first time all the way to here. Last semester I didn't have the opportunity to be with you, but I really enjoy like FaceTiming you, and I don't know, I think we've come such a long way, and I've learned so many things for you because we're very opposite in so many things. Like I want everything fast and now, and with you I've learned the power of patience, and it is good, like good things take time. And as Edith said, like you have helped me so much with that, like with people or with opportunities or just my feelings. So I just love being with you, just like going to the store or watching Love is Blind or just like cooking. And I'm gonna miss you so much next semester, but you're gonna do so great. You're gonna love Spain, and I'm so proud of you, very proud of you. We've grown so much, and I don't know if you realize that, but I hope you take time to introspect, and yeah, we've come such a long way. I'm very proud of you.
Catherine Sahana says, awesome work, Catherine. You're so cool. And from iPhone, we have, wow, Catherine. So proud of you. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Thanks, I Alright.